Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more Rogue Genesia. Genesia? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna do an E rank world. And there are two zones. Perfect. Okay, so this run's gonna get a little longer, a little more challenging, and hopefully have some more content for us to dive into. So, like I said at the last time, ooh, hi, fire ring, AoE damage, can't do crit damage. Sure. Let's see if it's any good. Oh, is it also? Oh, I see. So, unlike the aura... Ooh, pork aftertaste. So, unlike the damage aura that I had the last time, this one pulses, but sets things on fire. Cool. I'll take it. But yeah, I was thoroughly blown away by the... Let's see. Let's grab Sharp Edge. Do you want to do Thunder Staff? Yeah, kind of, but I really like Sharp Edge. Wow, we leveled up a whole bunch. Why? I don't know. Let's see. Small damage bonus. That's a lot of health. Go Iron Will. And snag this one. Okay, I don't know. I was really blown away by the, my second impressions of this game. The original demo for this I thought was pretty bland. Weak but large attack pushes enemies back in an aimed direction. Maybe. I'm gonna go dash. Let's see. But yeah, really blown away with like the quality. The idea of an infinite scaling bullet heaven is appealing to me. Let's see. Slows down enemies hit. I would do that, but eh. I don't know how much it's going to matter, really. Yeah, we should probably actually be killing the goblins now that I'm thinking about it. But, like, I've seen a bunch of attempts at making bullet heavens with larger scaling than, say, what, Vampire Survivors presents. Do we just... Yeah. Yeah, let's just throw in the death aura. I realize that I'm a one-trick pony, but I only have so many things unlocked at the moment, so I might as well go all in on the whole aura of death. No crit, all pain. So we'll probably grab the Thunder Staff as well, but this fire ring seems pretty fun. Let's see. I don't think I should mix them up. Yeah, I like the achievement system. So, I think I mentioned this in the last video that I was doing, that I'm writing a recommendation video on bullet heavens and all of the different ones and, you know, what they have. You get that. Sharp Edge or Death Aura. I put a lot into Sharp Edge already, so let's grab Death Aura and go from there. Anyway, so I'm doing a video on, like, bullet heavens that I think are good that everybody should give a shot. And I had my list of 15 or so. I was only going to do 10. And, you know, leave some left over for a subsequent video, maybe a year or a couple years down the line. And then I played this and Runic Survivors, and it pretty much nuked my list, and I had to kind of recalibrate the whole thing and say, like, okay, so this one should be the, you know, my number 8, this one should be my number 5, and screw it, maybe I should actually include Hollow Cure on the list, despite the fact that, you know, I'm not a Hololive super fan by any metric. And so it was kind of one of those where it's like, how do you determine what are your 10 games? It's not like I'm claiming they're my top 10 favorites. I'm just suggesting them as the ones that I think people should give a shot. Which makes it a little bit easier. I feel like top 10 lists are always a little bit self-aggrandizing. I don't necessarily know if that's the right word I'd want to use, but, you know, when you're trying to do like a top 10 list, there's this feeling that you have to be kind of objective and correct. You know, like, if I ever do a video on, like, Souls-likes, I mean, one, I think that space is a little bit more filled. Do we want to go low pressure? We do, but I'm going to focus on Death Aura for the time being. Mainly just because we're not killing anything far away from me anyway. So pickup radius doesn't matter as much. But anyway, so the idea of, you know, having a top 10 list means that you have to come off as somebody that actually knows what they're talking about, but even beyond that, people are going to scrutinize your list and say like, yeah, but what about this one? Or, I don't think what is it? Well, let's think about some quick Souls-likes here. Light armor, dash. Probably just more dash. I could have gone for, was the last one shuriken? But I don't really want projectiles. I kind of do. I mean, stacking more weapons is probably fine, but considering I have kill quotas as opposed to like timers, it seems like it's better to actually just focus on a handful of really good weapons. Let's see, rather than anything else. Do we want to go for durability? Lightly? And there's also like 1% attack speed, but that feels so minuscule at best that it's probably not worth it. Anyway, so if I were to try and do like a top 10 list of like these are the best 10 Souls-likes, I think I would get people disagreeing with me. Hell, I did a video on 15 Diablo adjacent games that I thought were solid. And I still got a lot of people being like, this game doesn't count, or none of these games count, and it just got a little weird. Firing increases the range, not by much. Damage rate, yeah, it's good. And so it's one of those where it's like I don't necessarily want to open myself up to the idea of constantly being scrutinized to that degree. Impenetrable is not much, but I'll snag it. Increase most area-based attack range. Hell yeah. I was wondering when that upgrade was going to show up, if it was. Okay, and more on Death Aura? Hell yeah. Perfect. Shit's on fire, yo. Let's see. Anyway, so the idea of being impartial within, like, games media and games journalism is kind of tough. You'll always have people accusing you of being biased or something like that. But I feel like if I'm going from a purely recommendation standpoint, I'm thinking of like Iron Pineapple, Steam Dumpster Diving. You know, there's that baseline feeling of, you know, none of these have to be good. Nobody's going to be mad at you if it's garbage. Well, okay, no, people might be a little upset at you if it's garbage. And I think that's misplacing expectations a smidge. But, you know, if I'm doing like a recommendation video and I'm like, yeah, this one's not actually that great, but I think it's worth mentioning. Banish Clumsy, health regen. I love the idea of Turtle, but no. We just want the fire ring. Set shit on fire. Do damage. Big aura. Blast everything. Get toasty. Let's see. And let's just keep going for size. Okay. At this point, I am for sure going to need some magnet range. I don't think we lost that much, but still. I had somebody mad at me that I kept picking defense upgrades, but the answer is like, I don't have enough meta progression that I can just kind of roll through these things. Chance for soul gems to be attracted. Ooh! And soul gauntlet, which also is a big help. Okay, card selection, impenetrable, dash, healthy. Chicken statue. Food increases max health by 1.5% up to 300%. Diminishing returns after the first 33 foods. I'm gonna... Oh, I can't afford it. Damn it. That's actually kind of... It's kind of good. I don't think it actually really matters that much, but still. And do we get the next level of any of these? Nah. I'm just gonna save my money. We want to buy relics. Ooh. Well, I'd like to get Fire Ring. I'm gonna get the first level of Celerity. Second level of Celerity. And probably defense. Oh my god, yeah, it is doing that pose. I have no idea what meme it's supposed to be, because I've only seen the derivations, never the original. But there, I've seen some like really amusing memes of various like characters from a variety of media, where they have whoever walking in that pose. And so, Bookworm is really worth it. But so my favorite was like Picard, Data, and Riker. And Riker was walking in this manner, and it was magic. Not everybody's going to agree with me on that one, I'm sure, but I thought it was great. Steel Skin, Death Aura, Death Aura. I heard Windblade was good, but let's see. Damage mitigation, more defense, or dash cooldown. Let's go for the dash cooldown just because it is actually useful. But yeah, why not? Why not have a boss use that specific pose? Is it a pose while they're walking? That walk cycle that that specific flavor of swagger. Okay, do we want to grab Thunderstaff? Vaguely, yes. I could actually grab the Damascus Steel. It's 5% bonus damage, which is like, it's good. It's not amazing. Let's grab Thunderstaff. We need a little bit more kill. I'm getting overwhelmed a smidge. Luckily, like I said, I've put some points into defense, so I'm not getting absolutely clobbered. And there's actually an amount of food just kind of sitting around waiting for me. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit more on Iron Skin. Okay. I'd like the extra range. It'd be good, but let's keep working on Student. The more EXP I can get, the better. I think I got some of it. Let's see. Student or God's Wrath. Gotta be God's Wrath. 15% extra damage is pretty good. Coins, more EXP, dash cooldown. I like the area, but let's do Fire Ring. And 2 soul cards at the end of an elite stage. Sick, because we're going to be hitting an elite stage soon. More EXP, more cards. Projectile size, don't really care. Finish off Iron Skin for the time being. 2% attack speed. It's a little bit. I'm gonna finish off area. Just go big. Okay, so Bookworm hurts. It hurts. But it's good. And Fire Ring. And God's Wrath. Alright, so now I kick like a horse and I level pretty quick. Oop. Okay, we gotta slay the elites. Luckily, we do a ton of damage, I think. Projectile size, knockback. Okay, a little bit of movement speed might not be the worst idea here. Okay, impenetrable. Yeah. I might die from this. We'll see. Let's see. 20% damage mitigation. Or no. I'm gonna go with slightly less, but increase my base. I don't know what the difference between damage mitigation and defense is. I think one's probably just like a percent damage reduction overall. But I could also be quite wrong. Let's see. And there's enough chicken bones that I think we're gonna be fine. Okay, recursion. Big damage multiplier. Hell yeah. I don't know if that applies to the burn. That's an interesting question, actually. I don't know. Let's finish off Student. The faster I level, the better. Okay, there goes one of the elites. Now we're good. Don't invest into defense, Wander. It's not going to do you any good. Just do enough damage and you don't need it. And it's like, I don't know about that one. Okay, let's grab Ice Spirit at the moment. And projectile size didn't really help me, so big max HP boost. I definitely agree there are certain ones of these games where like defense really isn't that helpful, but I don't know, this one it seems largely incredibly useful. If somebody can actually tell me what the hell that's from, I'd actually love to know. Mostly I just want to find all of the best examples of it. Because, like, I don't know. I love it when artists and animators, like, really get into a meme. So I think there was, like, the, draw Sailor Moon in, like, a specific scene in various artist styles. And I actually thought that was really neat. Not that I care too much for Sailor Moon. But it's always interesting seeing a bunch of artists, like, all dive in on the same kind of product or project. or thing. Because you'll often find they'll... I don't know. I guess it's a cool way of finding different artists and also just seeing all the different ways that, like, artists can deviate from each other. I guess? It's hard to describe. But variety is the spice of life, and seeing the myriad talents available, the myriad talents presented by just artists online is nothing short of incredible. I can just spend like an hour on Twitter and I'll find like 3 new artists that I really enjoy the work of. Okay, grab as much as I can. Let's see. Iron Will. Yeah, we don't need the other stuff. Okay, and then we get a big horde. This could kill me. We'll see. Survive for a minute and a half. Come at me. Okay, well this so far has been pretty positive. As long as I don't... Okay, there's the pickup range. The other thing is, if I find some boxes... There it is. If I find boxes, it solves my issues. Dang skeletons, man. Okay, crit damage, a little bit of attack speed, or pickup radius. Okay, do not hug the skeleton boss. That shit hurts. Yeah, I don't have quite enough meta progression to, like, really be able to own here. Okay. A little bit more pickup radius. Yeah, I might die. I did. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Luckily, I should get a bunch of currency in the soul shop, yeah? Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so baseline, I don't know. I think we might want to just boost our max damage first. A little bit of defense ain't terrible. Banish and reroll. It's okay. I guess I'll snag Banish. Okay, what do we have before I spend all of my bits? Experience multiplier and overkill. I like that. I like a lot of these. Because yeah, I could have gone for the... Let's just snag a couple of those. Okay, cool. I was hoping to get a little further on that one, but is what it is. E-rank world, let's try again. Ugh. I'm seeing a lot of elite fights. Okay, pin placement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Is that worth it? I don't know, maybe. I think unfortunately it's going to be one of those like iffy shops. There we go. I don't know why I marked the boss. This is either going to kill me or I'm going to be overpowered as heck. We'll see. I think this time I'm... Ooh, slashes at nearby enemies. I might not do auras. We'll see. We'll see if the katana's any good. Let's see. Because we might also want to grab... Like, oof, compromise. Additional projectiles. Maybe? I definitely don't mind the idea of getting like a whole bunch of projectile related things. This also would have helped a lot. Do we want to grab it? It gets rid of all critical related cards. We currently... No, I shouldn't. I actually want to start investing a little bit into crits. Largely because I bet there's a lot of card unlocks I haven't gotten yet related to crit. It would probably be a good idea to do so. Castle is really good. Student would be nice, but always go for the extra rarities. There we go. Yeah, we'll see. I don't necessarily know what was strictly wrong with that last run. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. I think just once again, meta progression is always going to be one of those extremely limiting factors. Lens. I don't actually know if upgrading your chosen cards, like, if it's weighted towards doing that or if it's just totally random. But yeah, I think if we max out Lens, we can unlock some better crit cards. I could be wrong. But I think it is actually a thing. I think. The other thing we're going to want to do is probably crank up my attack speed, like, really hard. If I can. Okay, Katana, Black Blood, or God's Wrath. I'd love to level up the Katana. Oh, because it gets even better. But yeah, like I said, I think once you already have a card, you are more likely to get more of it. I could be quite wrong. I don't know. Well, we'll find out. Or we'll die horribly. Okay, card selection, average, cardio. Oh, can I... banish, average. Hopefully I'm not banishing anymore. We do want Bookworm pretty badly. It does hurt my pickup radius, that is an issue. But it is such a trade-off. Okay. There we go. I might want to pick up Shuriken. We'll see. Okay, there's Katana. Oh, it attacks so much faster. I bet if you max out Shuriken, it gets stupid good. We'll see, though. I thought there was randomly an EXP down below, and I was like, well, maybe, I guess I'll go for it. And the answer is, nope, was wrong. Okay, snag those. I guess there's no reason why I should be letting those red bats get to me. I don't know if they're worth more or less EXP. The crit damage, yeah, snag that. Not that I've really invested too hard into crits. It still seems like a reasonably good idea. Now the question is, are the slashes single hit, or do they actually hit multiple enemies? Because if I make my projectiles bigger, which I know is a thing that I can do, does it actually make it so my slashes will just rend groups? I do not know. Okay, student. The max health is nice, but it's hit and miss. I'll see. I might just start grabbing every... Hell, do I care? Not really. I was gonna say, it's like, maybe I should get every katana upgrade that I get first, but the answer is no. The thing we want to prioritize is getting the most amount of EXP we can out of this. Do we want to grab Compromise? It hurts my damage pretty bad. Like, real bad. I'm gonna do it anyway. The extra projectiles are good, and being able to slash extra enemies simultaneously sounds like it's gonna be quite useful. I could be wrong. Boy, you keep attacking me. Not appreciated. There we go. Perfect. I don't know. Maybe that was worth it. Okay, more on Thunderstaff? Yeah. Oh, and we might actually want to look into projectile lifespan. Because I bet if I up that a bunch, the Thunderstaff can layer on itself. Aiming is iffy. Has good speed. We do have Damascus Steel, but let's reroll twice. Ouch. That's fine. Wasn't using it anyway. Okay. We've got to survive. And there's our first boss. Or mid-boss. Which I guess I should specifically start hunting. I don't actually know if the slashes do that much damage. It does. Okay. I don't know which is more practical, though. Do I fight everything else, or do I kill this singular mid-boss? I think it's more practical to just kill everything else. The mid-bosses at this specific moment are too hard for me. However, even faster attack speed, better range, 3 enemies slashed, and ups my damage. Yeah, it's pretty good. It also seems to kind of... Oh, I wonder if knockback would actually be really good with this. I don't know if slashes work with knockback. Yeah, next level castle. It's a decent chunk of HP. A very respectable amount of defense. Yeah, so the slashes actually really do stun them. I think the only thing that... Ooh, do I want pick up or do I want kill? I want kill. Pickup radius is nice. But it's meaningless if I can't slay my way through. Let's see. Sharp Edge would be nice, but I think I'm gonna go for the attack speed. EXP would be nice too. Might have been better. I don't know. Look, I'm gonna keep second guessing myself forever on these things. Ooh. Additional enemies slashed, additional projectiles, and monster amount, but reduce their HP. Sick. Okay, magnifying crit. Oh, come on. That would have been good. I guess I'll just snag a Damascus Steel. And then probably save the rest of my dosh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, all of these are great, but I really like multi-handed. And Celerity, and Damascus Steel. Hell yeah. Okay. A lot of these are good. Gonna keep going for Celerity. The faster I can attack, the more we can just shred things. Because yeah, if I can become a whirlwind of blades, ooh. That'd be a good feeling. I already feel like substantially stronger as a result of that singular chest. Trade-off. Oof. I don't like it. We don't have nearly as many dashes as I think I'd like. I should probably work on my base damage at some point. It's still kind of low. My attack speed is fantastic, and we shred most of the weak guys. It's just the tougher ones don't die quite fast enough. I say as I'm more or less shredding a mid-boss into non-existence. Yeah, I don't know. I mostly want to shred these guys. Sharpening sword would be nice, but no, let's go for the pickup range. I'm pretty close range, so we don't need to worry about it too much. But even then, I want to get as much as I can. I almost killed that mid-boss. Well, not almost. I got him a decent chunk down, but it wasn't enough. Okay, gold card. Bow. Damage is good. 4 projectiles, consecutive attacks. Yeah, I'll snag it. We could use some more damage sources. Dash, stone skin, light armor, dash charge. Well, I like sharp edge. This, yeah. I'm gonna just keep investing in katana. Max that out. Is this not done yet? No, it's not. Celerity. Okay. Grab bow. Yeah, luckily, I do have like a magic chainsaw thing going for me. Area, projectile size, and knockback. Yeah, let's go for momentum. I don't think it matters too much, but it might make difference for my Thunderball. Fire Spirit, chance to ignite enemies on hit. Deal 50% of your damage every second for 3 seconds. Duration of all attacks is reset. Hell yeah. I don't think it stacks. But even then, that's free damage right there. Okay, God's Wrath? Yeah. Magic Wand would be good. Now, the one thing I will say is it's actually kind of practical for me to not kill the elites for as long as possible. The one thing, it might get progressively harder as the one trade-off, but still. Seven enemies slashed. Damn. Katana's nuts, man. Okay, Damascus Steel, Spear. Let's just go for some damage. I certainly feel like I'm doing better against crowds with this build. Big AoE was super solid, but it was having trouble keeping them off of me. There we go. Yeah, we're actually kind of shredding through this group. Which, like I said, super satisfying. Okay, dash, iron skin. Let's actually go for projectile speed, oddly enough. Because the faster these go, the more they hit enemies. Sharpening stone, next level of bookworm, yeah. And money. Okay, survive for a minute and a half, and also kill like 1,000 things. Sick. Okay, a little bit over a minute and a half, but still. Yeah, if you notice, ooh, next level void? Yeah. If you notice, I think we're getting, my attack speed's generally high enough that we're actually getting 2 of the Thunderstaff charges out. Or charges, attacks, out simultaneously, which means it's burning through enemies. And we haven't even invested into projectile lifetime. I don't necessarily know if it's something that I really want to build towards, but like, it's clearly a really good weapon. Projectile size and knockback, it's tempting. Otherwise I could up the bow. I'm gonna up the bow. Like, size and knockback is good, don't get me wrong, but... Okay. Oh, wow, I just murk bats. I guess this shouldn't be too much of a surprise, they're not that strong. Let's go for some crit chance. I said I was going to invest towards it, and then I've largely ignored it for everything else. Unfortunately, this whole achievement unlock system means Almost kind of this weird confirmation bias towards doing similar builds over and over again, because I keep unlocking perks related to things that I use. So if I keep doing defense runs, I'm going to keep unlocking more and more defense related things, I think. Though there might be an upper limit. Okay, snag that. I think we got everything. The blood. The blood. Let's see. Crit damage. Maybe at this point? Maybe. Okay, another Slay the Elites? Yeah. Oh, I can do that. I can slay some elites. It's the other guys that are concerned, especially because I haven't invested nearly as much into defense this time around, so I'm a little more killable. But I am also just like a living magical chainsaw, which is really fun to watch. I'd say let me tell you, but I mean, I think you can see. Sharpening stone, bow. As much as I like sharpening stone, it's not, well, like, I like the idea of some of them. I don't think it's actually that good. Slay the elites. I can't even get close to them. But, honestly, it's for the best. Spear, nah. Because I'd like an achievement related to crits. Or a couple of unlocks related to them. There's a lot of shooty gobbies in the back, which is a bit of a problem. At least I'm not getting mobbed. Wow, okay, the bat's dying somehow. Let's see, weak point would be nice, but no, let's keep going for Damascus Steel. Huh, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably don't have many relics, do I? Yep. Do not descend into the crowd. That is how death happens. I guess we killed the bat at some point in this. It works for me. There we go. Yeah, I could really play keep away with the mid bosses, but I don't know. Don't think it's worth it. Better to... Oh, I'm just shredding him into oblivion, aren't I? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Ooh, big damage multiplier? Nah. Just go dash. Oh, he dead. Oh, but I guess I have to slay all of the elites. Well, at least it's nice to know that I'm strong enough to, slay the elites and then some. Damn. I don't know how many elites I'm supposed to kill, or is it going to be that guy? It might be. Well, way less enemies are spawning, so I guess we'll just finish him off instead of just sticking around here for no good reason. Okay, max out katana. Or get recursion. We're gonna get recursion. Much as I'd like to finish off the katana, recursion helps everything. Wow. I spit a lot more arrows than I thought I was going to. Damn, this is actually like an absurdly good run. I think part of it is because multiple instances of slash kind of keep stacking on each other. The AoEs, well, they're great because they hit everyone. It's harder to layer them in the same way. Wow, the thunder staff is beautiful. Let's see, EXP multiplier, yeah. Like, I'm usually kind of desensitized to special effects in video games. Not always. There's definitely some things where I'm just like, wow, that was really pretty. This one, I'm just kind of like, I'm actually just mesmerized by it, which is, I think, great. Damn, it just shreds mid-bosses. Come on, give me another. There it is. I've got 2. Sick. I mean, look at it go down. Damn. Come here, Chunkus. I'm taking some damage. Let's go Sharp Edge. I think I'm getting a shot a lot, which is not helping. There we go. Fortunately... Well, no, never mind. I was gonna say, unfortunately, most of my healing seems to be chicken wing related, but I clearly got enough chicken wings. Oh, there's an EXP, whatever. Trade-off? No. Projectile lifetime range? Yeah. Yeah, we want that. Because like I said, if I can get, my Thunderball to layer on itself repeatedly. Oh, shit. Okay, dying a little bit harder than I thought I was going. I was really hoping Thunderball would just keep me alive. I was wrong. Okay, God's Wrath, absolutely. Damn. That is just absurd. But specifically the Thunderball scales off of like 6 or 7 different stats. Base damage, projectile count, projectile speed, projectile lifetime. Let's see, attack speed? Did I mention that? I don't know. But you can effectively layer so much more on it compared to like most other attacks. And so it's absurd? It's absurd. Ah, Katana, I wanna. But no, recursion. Recursion helps everything. I want to max it out, but it keeps giving me better alternatives. I'm trying to chainsaw the edges off repeatedly. Doing woodblock sculpting. Okay, well, we got something about a rainy day. Yeah, didn't get it. There we go. Well, that worked. Magic Wisp. Summon a... Ooh. Shoot. Summon a Wisp. It'll target random enemies one after another, attacking any other enemies in its path. Does not benefit from additional projectiles. Damage, attack... I don't really care for it. I mean, it might be good, but Void Spirit is better. Any further EXP multiplier I can get is really good. Hey, and we just got a... We got something called Faster. I'm going to assume drastically increases projectile speeds further? I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot that you can do to potentially make this, the Thunderball specifically obscenely powerful. I'm curious about Thunderball, but because it doesn't benefit from further projectiles, it's slightly less preferable on this run. Is it? No, I think if it gets offered again, I'll pick it. We only have one bonus projectile. Ooh. 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 Yeah, that is now pretty damn strong. Die, bat. Oh, to think of the level of meta progression I can get at the end of this. Oh. It is going to be currency town. Unfortunately, the mushrooms are still a little on the durable side, but the freaking Riker goblins get shredded. Okay. Gotta watch my HP a smidge. Wow, yeah, even the skeletons do not last long in the face of my rotational might. I have perfected spin to win. I have no idea how I'm going to draw the thumbnail for this episode. Like, not even close to a clue. And like, I could do Wind's Blade. Yeah, let's snag it. It's not much, but it is actually big damage. Kind of. The only immediate problem is this angle's really weird. There we go. Largely got everything. Card selection. Projectile size, yeah. We lost a little bit of it there. Alright, let's see what this anvil is. Limit break service. Card selection, Wind's Blade. Bow, katana. Ah. It's expensive, but I'll take it. So the blacksmith isn't that good. It's fine. Music here got, bumping. Slay the elites. Oh, that's easy. That's really easy. Maybe the fire really does stack a shit ton of damage. It's hard to tell. It sucks a little bit that he immediately changes where he's aiming. Okay, that hurt. That hurt bad. I'm gonna have to hang out for a little while, get some HP back. I might still die. We have not invested at all into healing or HP regen in any way, shape, or form. So I'm a smidge limited on what I can do there. I guess we could also just, like, kind of line ourselves up. Actually, he's taking a shit ton of damage. I think the fire does stack in terms of, like, raw damage. Ow, 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 ow. Those goblins hurt. There's some food. There's some much needed health. Do not hang out behind tree. It is a bad move. Yeah, we've actually done a shit ton of damage to him. I think the fire just stacks on foes, but I could be very wrong. Like, something's shredding him. And is dead. Where? I don't know. Well, fractal. Projectiles break down into smaller projectiles. Oh, that's absurd. Taking damage increases your damage. Cool. Alright, desert region, let's see how we do. I think I want to go to shops more. We don't have a whole lot of relics. I'm not really sure how much I need them. That's a lot of treasure chests. Okay, pin mode. No. I don't even care about these. It seems like treasure chests are actually just better. Okay, I guess I do enough. There's a lot of treasure chests down the right side, but not that many. I think something like that. I don't know if that's the most ideal path to take. Oh, what am I doing out here? Never mind. Let me rethink this one. Oops. Oh, that's interesting. You can zoom out more. I don't know how practical that is. Or I need the mid-boss. Let's just as many treasure chests and question mark spots as I possibly can. This is either going to be a really quick stage or something, I don't know. There's also a very real possibility I'm going to get shredded here. Oh, that's interesting. Those projectile fragments are absurd. Okay. This is a thing. Like, we're definitely taking some damage. Well, nope, I'm not gonna live through this. Well, it's fine. That was still great. We get other things. Oh, but the potential there. It's so much. It's so much. Alright, what do we have? Oh, I don't even know. Void Magnet gets coins. Elite stages can no longer be a question mark. Honestly, I might want to snag one into health regen. Projectile piercing is really good. Otherwise, I could do a base damage multiplier and an EXP multiplier. I'm gonna grab those two first. Wow, I got way less bang for my buck than I thought I was going to, but that's fine. Anyway, we've unlocked a bunch of new things. Die 5 times. Gilgamesh's seal. Tainted rarity soul cards are less likely to appear. Sick. Let's see. What else do we have? Rookie. Ooh. We'll see. Ooh, and Shopkeeper's Plate. Yeah, some of these would be great, but for now, I guess I will say, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.